in their chances. So what do you see as Algeria chances in this tournament?
I think first of all, we need to give kudos to Algeria. I think they've got a good, what they've got this continuity in their squad. You call the likes of Riyad Mahrez, Slimani, Bentaleb, Budeja, Mbohi, Issa Mendy. These are players that have been there for a very long time. Basbania as well. These players have been there for so long a time in the national team. They've got some new other players adding up to the team like Adam Ouaz, who plays for Lille, who was at some point turned to play for Arsenal. So this squad look exciting. And they've got a coach who's also the most paid coach in the competition, as well as the coach who won it, when, like I said, when they beat Nigeria in Egypt. And that's got about Bamadi. So I think they're in a good place. They've got a good team. They've got players playing in top leagues in Europe. I tell you, look at the team; it's frightening. You know, they are playing the Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, and they are playing regularly for their teams. Look at Nuri, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
You also have, sorry for cutting you short, you also have the likes of Soumani, Islam
Yeah,
Soumani playing in Brazil after his exploits.
the team of Brazil. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have
So I think they
Belali.
have a mix of
Belali, one of the best players in Africa. He plays for MC Algiers as well. So I think they've got a young, a good mixture of both experience and youth, and they've got a manager who is also boxing in confidence after winning the AFCON. You know, I know the World Cup didn't come. The last AFCON they were dumped out of the group stages. Remember what a sad ending to their
yeah.
last AFCON. The same with Nigeria as well, and they were also at the World Cup. They were not, you know, they missed out on that last ditch Cameroon. I know what happened. So I think they are hungry. They want to right the wrongs. They look like a. This is the. I don't like using the word golden era, but it's Nigeria in their golden era. With the Real Madrid of this world, they've got players who are, you know, in their prime at the same time, at the same level, and but it is what it is, and we need to put our fingers crossed. You know, we need to. I think I think that's one of the favorites. I don't know why, but I look at my crystal ball here right now, and I still think they can go as far as the finals. They've got the tools, and they've got the manager. They've got the support. Look at where they've been coming for as long as I remember. This team has been playing friendlies upon friendlies when even national teams were not playing. So I can beat my chest. I think they've got a good team. They've got a good coach. They've got the momentum. They're former champions. They're not. They're not rookies when it comes to play at this level of African football, and they've got a good team. So I think nobody should look at them as a mediocre. This team can play. If there's one thing I know about the Algerian team, they play good football and they score a truckload of goals. You know, they've got a good defense as well. So I don't Luck was the reason why they didn't. I don't think they played badly the last AFCON. I think they drew their 3 games and were knocked out. Remember, not that they lost the game anyway. So it is what it is. I think they look like a team potential winners of this competition. If I don't think they can cool and play their game, they've got lot. Like I said, but the thing that works for this Algerian team for me is the continuity. The fact that so many players who were there when they won it last time out have matured and metamorphosed, and the young players like the Unas who are doing well in Europe and also in the African scene with MC Algiers have merged up with this team, and they look a very strong, formidable team.
Okay. Do you looking at the squad of the team? Is there any player you don't expect to be in this team? You have Adam Mounas who plays for Lille in France. You have
Yeah,
Mahmoud Amrouma who plays for Union Saint in Belgium.
not Senegalese.
You have
Yeah,
Mahrez. You have Islam Soumani, Yusuf Benatia who plays for MC Alger. See, you have. I think what when you look at this thing, you have the mix of the Brazilian flair, the French flair. You also
the
have the mix of the
English
European flair.
English
You have a
tenacity.
player. You have players that plays in Europe. You have
Exactly.
Benatia also from AC Milan. You see, you
AC
have
Milan.
these players. So don't you think it will be a problem for the manager to be able to harness something from these players going into this
See,
tournament?
as a coach, let me tell you the truth, this kind of problem you want. I think I'll take this problem all day than the one we have with the Super Eagles at the moment. Um, you have players like Asamoah, like I love to call him. He plays for Roma, plays regularly. You have players playing regularly. Even the only player who I was quite surprised why he was there. But the coach will argue with me that, come on, you don't take out experience, which is Islam Sulmani. The guy has been there. Like he's been a furniture in the Algerian national team for as long as I can remember. But the boy is even playing and scoring goals in Coritiba. His goal scoring record there is incredible. I was looking at it yesterday and I was like, wow, how good this guy is, Despite him playing in Brazil, the same thing with Onas, the same thing with Owa. These guys are playing in top teams in Europe. Roma, AC Milan, Ismail Benacer. This guy, when he's fit, he's playing. It's like one of the four horsemen of Stephen Pioli, the coach of AC Milan. So it's a good headache. When you have quality players around the team, you don't struggle when the team when the starting level is struggling. You don't lose how do I put now? You don't panic. You don't lose concentration. You're like, oh, you've got the tools. I like to use that word tools from the bench that can come in, and change the whole game altogether by the snap of their fingers. Something like I like calling Nigeria to the bench. That's what Nigeria cannot really have. Someone can come from the bench and change the game. So as a coach, this is a problem you love. It's a good problem. There's nothing like that. I think it's a fantastic problem to have as a coach. And Mamadi will get up. See, they're going to Africa with the best players in Africa. Virtually, if you want to do a first 11 in Africa, 4 or 5 players will come from the Algerian team. Is that good? As for these players are playing in top leagues, and they would not even start who was starting at some point to join Madrid, to join Arsenal, but not even start in this team base. Don't forget, there is Onos Owa, there is Bentaleb, there is Stefan Feguli. Stefan Feguli is another furniture in that team. Exactly. They have
you also have a Louis as well, who plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers in the team.
Exactly. The defense is so solid that you can make 3 or 4 a youth. This defender been touted to join the Premier League. He plays for Nice in France as well. He's also going to be joining up with the team, We've got players playing in Mohamed, in the part of Tunisia. They're having a fantastic time in the African continent. He's also in that team. So the coach can easily pick out two defensive teams, and they will still be as solid as the first. So good. To me, it's a good problem. Oh, wow. Every coach will love this. I'm even loving it.
Surprised you have a Dutch-born player in the team that plays for Mainz, France.
Yeah.
Kevin Van der Cruyff.
The coach can afford to drop a player of that quality.
This team can really go a mile. Can go a mile in this, more than a mile in this Nations Cup.
I think if they can watch against Ego, the Ego clashing against Ego, if the coach can really keep the dressing room, don't allow heads to clash, don't allow egos to clash, keep them as one unit, not into bits and cliques. This team can go far. They can go far.